Good evening and welcome to the Mini Dome once again on the campus of Shelton High School for tonight's Narrows League Girls High School basketball game featuring the Shelton Highclimbers and the Lincoln Abes. I'm Diedrich Allen. Lady Highclimbers come into tonight's game with a 6-5 overall record, but 1-4 in the league play, while the Lady Abes are 9-1 on the season and 4-0 in the Narrows League. Shelton is coming off Wednesday's 6-point loss at North Thurston and have been struggling against league opponents. Lincoln is sitting atop of the 3A Narrows after slipping by Wilson Wednesday 53-51. And they have a 6-game winning streak. The Abes' only loss was 3 weeks ago to Cleveland, and other than the Rams, they've dominated Narrows League teams. Can the Climbers contain Lincoln and get the upset, or will the Abes continue their reign? We're just moments away from finding out. Coming up, we will talk with Shelton coach Aaron Leth. It's girls high school basketball. The Lincoln Abes and Shelton Highclimbers next on MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications HCC.net.
I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
They said I have troll teeth.
That my voice sounded like a possessed baby doll.
That no one would ever love someone as stupid as me.
That I was fat, ugly.
Disgusting.
The effect of bullying is potent.
We will no longer be the silent majority.
Now, when you see online bullying, there's something you can do about it.
We're gonna take action with the I.
I am a witness. I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness, and so are you.
If you've been thinking of advertising with MasonWebTV.com, now is the time. Our ad rates have remained steady since we started providing news, sports, and information in 2011, but unfortunately that must change. With the new year comes a modest increase for new clients, while current banner ad clients will continue at an affordable $75 a month. If you want to be one of those savvy businesses, contact me before the end of January. Call, text, or email today to lock in your spot on MasonWebTV.com.
And welcome back to the Mini Dome, the campus of Shelton High School. Diedrich Allen at the top of the stands on the opposite side of the scorers table. Technically, it would be the west side of the Mini Dome for tonight's girls basketball action. Earlier this evening, I did have a chance to talk with Shelton coach Aaron Leth, and here's what the coach had to say.
Coach Leth, your Lady Climbers they had a good first quarter, it looks like. Then after that against North Thurston on Wednesday, not so much?
Well, you can't turn the ball over 29 times and expect to win. It's kind of been our MO all season. We play against a 2-3 zone. They don't press us. They don't come out. You should expect to have less than 10 turnovers for a game in a defense like that. And our first 5 possessions we went down. We were excited. We were nervous. I mean, that's what I got from the girls. And, I called timeout when we were down 9-0, and we recouped and scored 14 points less than 2 minutes. I mean, that's the way we play. The problem is when you shoot 75% in the first quarter and then you shoot 30% for the rest of the game and you turn the ball over 29 times, you can't expect to win. And so, we cut down on our turnovers. We can still shoot 30%. We're still going to win the game by, 5-6 points. The other problem is we're taking shots, which are good open shots, but we're not attacking the basket. We only shot 5 total free throws for the game. That's not like us. Usually we're 20 times to the charity line, or 20 shots at least, and we didn't execute really well. We shot really well first half, and I think we just thought we were going to shoot lights out the rest of the game, and we just didn't do it.
So what have you done to change all that?
Yesterday was 90% of practice was lots of passing against really, really heavy, intense defense. And we're going to run multi-defenses tonight. And, I congratulate Jamelia on his win over Wilson. And we were all smiles when we found out about it because we love to see that. But we also know that means that we got to face Lincoln coming back in the next game. So, we know what we have to do. Tamia is going to go in, and we're going to try to keep her under her normal point total and her number boards. And we got to play hard and physical, and we know they have extremely quick guards, and they generally just run a man press, and we're going to do our best to keep the ball in our hands. That's the biggest thing.
So control the pace.
Not so much pace, as much as just control the ball. If we get excited with the basketball and we turn the ball over, then, against a team like this, it's hard to stay in a game if you have 29 turnovers. So, we execute our offense. JV's doing real well right now, and we're going to try to spread these guys out and see what we can do, and maybe we can get them into foul trouble. Our emphasis tonight is attacking, not settling for, 20-foot jump shots, but attacking the basket, get them into foul trouble. Let's get to the foul line, slow the game down a little bit that way, and hopefully we can get a couple rounds of zone in and they don't light it up from the three-point line. That way we can slow it down a little bit and get a breather on defense and take it right back on the offensive end.
Now everybody available for tonight?
Morgan Leach is still out until further notice. We don't know when she'll be back. Other than that, we have a couple that are coming up probably from JV, and everybody else is healthy. So we're good to have that back. Ella will be back. She didn't play against North Thurston, so it's nice to have a little bit more speed on the floor, and her tenacity is greatly appreciated.
All right, good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
Hood Canal Communications and Mason Web TV have teamed up to bring you live and replayed webcasts of Highclimbers basketball. Catch all the action at masonwebtv.com and hcc.net/news. Cheer on your favorite local athlete, even if you can't make it to the game in person. As an added incentive, we're giving away a Kindle Fire HD6 at the end of the season. For your chance to win, get the secret code announced during each game and then enter online at hcc.net/contest. Go Climbers!
Oh, look, a redhead. Staring contest. You still got it. I know. Come alive with the forest. The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
The Hood Canal Communications team helps keep you connected to your world via broadband, video, and voice.
For a limited time, we're offering free HD for 6 months with no contract and free installation. Some restrictions may apply.
So whatever it is that you want to watch, whether it's the big game, local news, nature programs, or just your favorite reality show, HD will only make it better.
Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Learn how to
Run.
Hide. Fight.
Columbine High School.
Newtown.
Virginia Tech.
Aurora Theater.
Columbia Mall.
Fort Hood.
Navy Yard.
Chattanooga. Charleston.
Enough.
How many more?
How many more classrooms?
How many more colleges?
How many more movie theaters?
How many more shopping malls?
How many more military facilities?
How many more houses of faith?
Enough.
Learn how to
Run.
Hide.
Fight.
visit www.nextsafe.org.
Prepare your community.
As an American.
As a human being.
No more lists of names.
It's not too soon. Now is the time.
It's time.
We need to be more prepared.
It's time for our leaders to help prepare the public.
Right now.
Enough. Enough.
Prepare an emergency plan for you and your community. Visit the National Center for Citizen Safety at www.nextsafe.org.
And welcome back to the Mini Dome. Dietrich Allen at the top of the stands. And now let's get into our starting lineups. We'll start out with the visiting Lincoln Abes. Start out Condalia Montgomery. She's a 5'8 sophomore. Morticia McCall, a 5'10 junior. Faith Brantley, a 5'3 freshman, getting starting tonight. Victoria Mukisa, a 5'7 senior, and Tamia Braggs, a 6'2 senior. For the Highclimbers, you've got Timber Ware, a 5'5 freshman. Vanessa Kennedy, a 5'5 senior. Aurora Gooley, a 5'5 senior. Jasmine Griffin, a 5'6 sophomore, and Caitlin Allen, a 5'8 senior. So that's Montgomery, McCall, Brantley, Makisa, and Braggs for the Abes, where Kennedy, Gooley, Griffin, and Allen for the Highclimbers. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back with the tip-off of this game. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
The Hood Canal Communications team helps keep you connected to your world via broadband, video, and voice.
For a limited time, we're offering free HD for 6 months with no contract and free installation. Some restrictions may apply.
So whatever it is that you want to watch, whether it's the big game, local news, nature programs, or just your favorite reality show, HD will only make it better.
Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
He's on his way. He doesn't even know that we're here. Is he okay? Please tell me he's okay.
Laura.
Okay, try to call him again.
There's no signal.
Try.
Nothing's working.
Well, just
Everything's
try.
down.
This is so bad. He's out there by himself.
Make sure you know where to find your family in an emergency. Start your plan at ready.gov.
If you've been thinking of advertising with MasonWebTV.com, now is the time. Our ad rates have remained steady since we started providing news, sports, and information in 2011, but unfortunately that must change. With the new year comes a modest increase for new clients, while current banner ad clients will continue at an affordable $75 a month. If you want to be one of those savvy businesses, contact me before the end of January. Call, text, or email today to lock in your spot on MasonWebTV.com.
And welcome back to the Mini Dome. Diedrich Allen, top of the stands, waiting for some girls high school basketball in the Narrows League. Shelton Highclimbers hosting the Lincoln Abes. And again, the starting five for the Abes is Montgomery, McCall, Brandley, Makisa, and Braggs. For the Highclimbers is Ware, Kennedy, Gooley, Griffin, and Allen. Of course, the Highclimbers in their home white. It's like the Abes are going to be wearing the dark gray. And we're ready to get this tipped up as the ball tip is won by the Abes. Here comes Lincoln. Start the game. It's Montgomery with it and swinging around opposite side. Brantley had it. High post feed. Out it goes. That's Kiska driving baseline. Out of bounds. It will be Lincoln ball. Inbounds. Goes to Montgomery, and up it goes to Braggs. Braggs will try to split the double team in the paint off the glass and in for Tamia. And an early 2-point lead for Lincoln. Comes Roy Gooley. Trying to dribble around, hand it off, and that's Griffin. Griffin took steps. That'll be a turnover to start the ball game for the Highclimbers. Abe's ball. It's like Makisa will inbound it to Brantley. And here come the Lady Abes. Over it goes. And that's Montgomery now. It's in the corner. Quick passes down to McCall. Out it goes to Makisa. Makisa missed the shot in the paint, and the rebound is pulled down by McCall, and it goes out of bounds, the baseline. It'll be Lincoln ball to the left of the backboard. Inbounds, quick passes, quick hands as Timber Ware knocked it out of bounds. Trying to feed McCall down on the box on the far side. So we'll reset it again from the left of the backboard. You look on the baseline, you'll see the band set it down there on the baseline at the south end of the mini dome. Inbounds into the corner to Montgomery. Montgomery will dribble up top. Nice steal by Timber Ware. She's going to go to the hoop, lay it off the glass, missed the shot. The rebound pulled down by Brantley. Here come the Abes. Brantley quickly, it up goes to Braggs. Braggs will set the play up to Montgomery at the top. Swinging over opposite side, and that's a Brantley. Cross court it goes, and there's Montgomery driving baseline. Hook it out, faking the three and driving inside the paint, putting up a shot. And missing is Brantley. Got a rebound and a reset of the clock. quick passes by these Abes as Braggs back of the basket, missed the shot. Griffin with the rebound, and she'll throw it into the hands of Makisa. And out it goes to McCall, trying to drive baseline. That's Montgomery with it, driving into the paint. 2 steps to the hoop, and it drops in. And there's Timber Ware with it for the Highclimbers over to Kennedy. Vanessa thought about a 3 for a brief second. And there's Ware. She'll drive baseline. Spinning back, hand it off to Allen. Her shot is blocked, but they're going to call a foul on the Abes. First whistle in the ball game. And the personal foul will go on whom? It'll go on Tamia Braggs, her first. And at the free throw line, Caitlin Allen off the back of the iron. No good. She'll get another one. 5:41, and the Highclimbers have yet to score here in the first quarter. And there's the first score. Brantley with it for the Abes. Swing it over to Montgomery. Up top it goes to McCall and to the near side to Brantley. Now it goes up top and swing it to the opposite side. McCall trying to feed inside. Nobody's cutting to the ball. Wide open 2 by Miski is off. Rebound and put back twice by Braggs is no good, and here come the Highclimbers. Timber Ware going right to the hoop. Knocked out of bounds. Baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. To the right of the backboard. Vanessa Kennedy will trigger the play, get it in to Ware. Ware fakes outside, goes to the baseline, stops on the dribble, needs some help. Bounce it down, and that is Gooley. Out to Griffin. Griffin drives in the paint, stops. And we have a traveling call on the Highclimbers. Second turnover in the ball game. So it's Lincoln ball with a 3-point lead early. Brantley bringing it up for the Abes. Swing over to the near side. Now up top it goes to McCall. Back over it comes to Miniski, and she misses the shot. And a rebound, Bragg. Out it goes to the top, and it's McCall driving to the bucket, laying off the glass. Oh, popped out, got her own rebound, stripped of the ball by Griffin. Griffin had her outlet pass, it's on the way, and now Allen is picked, and hitting the deck hard is McCall. She's fouled by the Highclimbers. First whistle on Shelton tonight. And that'll go on Jasmine Griffin, her first. Call the line for 2 free throws. Missed the first one. She'll get another one. Second one off the back of the iron. Rebound goes to Griffin. Griffin gets out to Gooley. Here come the Highclimbers. Aurora to the 3-point arc. Handed off to Ware. Back to Aurora. Gooley to the bucket. She'll lay it off the glass and in. First bucket of the ball game for the Highclimbers. It's a 1-point lead for the Abes. Lincoln has a ball. It's Montgomery with the dribbles. Throws it over to Brantley. Brantley down to the baseline. That's Nikisa. Up top it goes to Montgomery, down to the baseline. Nice crossover move by McCall. Can't get it to fall. Got her own rebound, put it up. Missed it again. Rebound pulled down by Griffin. And Griffin gets it up to Gooley. Gooley up to Ware. Ware on the run on the far side. To the baseline. Avoids the defense. Had it slapped down, but that's a foul on Lincoln. One-point lead for the Abes. Montgomery got called for her first personal, the second team foul on Lincoln. And Timber Ware's at the line for 2 free throws for Shelton. Tie the game, possibly take the lead. But first she's got to make one. And I jinxed her. So Timber will get one more. A couple of substitutions for the Abes. Let's see if we can get that. Number 2 chipped in. That's Amira Turner. Number 4 is in there. That's Chandria Brown. And Ware sank the second free throw. And the other substitution is number 3, which is Frazier. Quick passes again, and Bragg can't hit the layup down there. And Ware comes up with it, and the traffic gets it over to Griffin, goes right to the hoop with speed and lays it up and in. Highclimbers up 2 early. Here come the Abes. That's Turner with it. And swing it up down, and they're feeding the big lady Brown. Out it goes, wide open 3. Turner in the corner, hits it. And back up is the Abes by 1. There's Gooley with it, between the circles. Looking for a handoff to Ware, doesn't get it, it's got to get rid of the ball. Bounce it over to Allen. Allen will drive side of the paint to the hoop, puts it up, missed the shot. Rebound, ping pongs around, and the Abes come up with it. It's Montgomery, throws it down to the baseline. Turner missed the shot, drew the foul on the Highclimbers. 2 shots coming. And that's Jasmine Griffin, her second. And Mira Turner's at the line for 2 free throws for Lincoln. Got the first one, we'll get another one. Let's see here. We have a couple of substitutions. Let's see here. Paige Johnson checks in for the Highclimbers, as does Kara Bogue. Turner has another free throw for the Abes. That's off. Rebound Johnson for the Highclimbers. And here comes Kennedy. Kennedy throws it over to Gooley. Gooley to the three-point arc on the near side. To the foul line. Had it knocked out of her hands, but they're going to call a foul on the Abes. Victoria Kitsa is back in the ballgame for the Abes. And I believe she got called for the foul. No, actually that went on Frazier, her first. Inbounds from the baseline to Ware to Kennedy. Kennedy has the ball driving to the foul line, stops at the elbow, gets the pass down to Johnson. Johnson bumps bodies until they're going to call a travel on Page. The third turnover on Shelton. So that's the 4th turnover on Shelton, excuse me. 2-point lead for the Abes. Lincoln has the ball. Frazier will bring it up. Opposite side. Now up top it is to Turner, quick passes. Frazier to the top, to Turner, down to the box to Brown. Brown draws a double team, steps right by it, puts it up, popped out, rebound goes to Braggs, and she'll put it up and in. And now the lead is 4 for Lincoln, 10-6. 1:50 to go here in the first quarter. That's Bogue with it is that Ware going to the hoop? Was Ware going to the hoop, drawing the foul on the Abes, their 4th. And the personal foul went on to Chandria Brown. Her first personal. Timber Ware back at the line for 2 free throws. She's 1 for 2 tonight. Has a point. Give her 2 points. Makes it 2 for 3. First quarter action. Ware puts it up and in. Give her 3 points tonight, and the lead is 2 for Lincoln. Abes have the ball. They're quick, and a good hand knockout by Ware, jumping into in front of Akisa. Knock it out of bounds, so it's Abe's ball on the sidelines. On the far side, the inbounds goes to Frazier in the back court. Frazier comes up without any trouble. Over to the sidelines, it's Turner. Up top now. And now it goes to Frazier. Frazier lobs it in the corner. Steal by Ware again. And here comes Timber to the hoop. Puts it up short. No whistle and a wait whistle there. And 3 turnovers on the Abes. And Ware's back at the line for 2 free throws. And personal foul went on Amira Turner, her first. And the 5th team foul on Lincoln. Ware missed the first one. She'll get another one. Now she's 3 for 5 in the ball game. Has 3 points. Still early. Second one goes in. And the lead is 1 for the Abes. Lincoln has the ball. Kiska has it. Throws it up top to Frazier. Back to Kiska. Excuse me. Nice hesitation drive. Puts it up and in. First bucket for Victoria tonight, and the lead is 3 for Lincoln, 12-9. Gooley throws it over to Vanessa Kennedy, down to Johnson, out to Bogue, to Kennedy. She'll catch off the paint and miss the shot. Johnson to the rebound and draws a foul on the Abes. So 2 shots coming for Paige. Personal foul went on Chandria Brown, her second. Paige Johnson's at the line for a couple of free throws. First one's off the back of the iron. She'll get another one. Substitutions for the Abes. You have Andalia Montgomery returning and Morticia McCall back in the ball game for Lincoln. And Shelton's Paige Johnson is another free throw. 48 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Second free throw rattles in. Nope, they're going to wave that one off. So Paige does not have a point, so no basket there. And it's still a 3-point lead for the Abes, who had the ball. Montgomery has the ball. Swing it over the opposite side, and it's Frazier up top to Montgomery again. Open 3 off the back of the iron. Long rebound covered. And it's Turner again setting the play for the Abes. Swing it over to Frazier. Into the corner. Turning shoot is Braggs. Missed it. Rebound is going to go to Turner, but she's over the back of the Highclimbers, and that'll put the Shelton team in the bonus. So we'll walk to the north end of the mini dome for a 1-and-1. Waiting for them to post it. Yeah, it was on Turner, her second. First free throw in and out by Gooley. And here come the Abes. Bragger, actually, it's not Braggs, it's McCall trying to go coast to coast there. And there's a whistle on the Highclimbers. Their third team foul. And they got to go on Timberware. Yeah, so when I Timberware, that's her first. So it's a baseline inbounds for the Climbers, or sorry, for the Abes. Inbounds goes and to McCall. She put it up and in. It's a 5-point lead for the Abes. Kennedy can't handle that pass, goes out of bounds. It'll be the 5th turnover on Shelton. 2 seconds to go here in the quarter. 14-9. The Highclimbers are going to put some pressure on. Make sure the Abes don't get a quick little 3 here. Inbounds from half court. Nope. So that'll do it. After 1 quarter, Lincoln 14, Shelton 9. We'll be right back. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
Hood Canal Communications and Mason Web TV have teamed up to bring you live and replayed webcasts of Highclimbers basketball. Catch all the action at MasonWebTV.com and HCC.net/news. Cheer on your favorite local athlete, even if you can't make it to the game in person. As an added incentive, we're giving away a Kindle Fire HD6 at the end of the season. For your chance to win, get the secret code announced during each game and then enter online at HCC.net/contest. Go Climbers!
Yeah, be listening for that secret code coming up here later in the broadcast. We're waiting for the start of the second quarter, 14-9. Lincoln Lady Abes on top of the Shelton Highclimbers. The Highclimbers will have the ball coming out of the timeout. And we're just waiting for the teams to take the court. For the Abes, they're out there with Frazier. Let's see, Brantley, Montgomery. Oh boy, the Highclimbers were not quite ready for that inbounds, and Bogue had to go get it. And here comes Aurora Gooley now. To Johnson. Johnson having trouble in the paint. Turnaround hook doesn't fall. Rebound goes to Braggs. And here come the Lady Abes. It's Montgomery with it up top. Swing it over, and it's Brantley down to Braggs to put it off the glass. Mia has 6 points tonight. Ware gets it over to Gooley. Aurora throws it over to Bogue. Bogue fakes the three, drives baseline, stops. Vince tried to get a pass to Johnson and is picked off. And here comes Frazier. Frazier quickly up to Braggs. Braggs to Montgomery and up and in. And a timeout has been called by Shelton. 7:08 to go here in the second quarter. 9-point lead for the Abes. We'll be right back.
The Hood Canal Communications team keeps your business connected to the world.
Our certified technicians provide complete IT services to keep your business running smoothly.
From spyware and virus removal, on-site server and computer installation, network design, configuration, and more.
Let HCC be your IT partner. Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Highclimber ball coming out of the timeout. Bogue will inbounds it to Gooley in backcourt. Gooley draws a double team, throws the center court to Bogue. Speeding across midcourt, patting the dribbles, Kara. Get it up to Ware. Ware lost it out of bounds. Actually, I think it was knocked out of bounds by McCall. So it'll be a Highclimber ball. Far sideline inbounds from our position between the scorer's table and the Lincoln bench. Gooley will get it into, it's Kennedy. Kennedy draws a double team, throws over to Ware. Actually, it's Gooley now to Ware. Ware to the side of the paint, little teardrop doesn't fall. Braggs with the rebound for Lincoln. And she'll hand it off to Brantley. Brantley between the circles. Over it goes, and it's Montgomery. Looking for Braggs, goes right to the hoop. Nice little jump in the middle post, slip that one in. 6 points from Montgomery. Comes Ware trying to go right back to the hoop, had it blocked, but do the foul on Braggs. That's her second, 8th team foul. So Timbers back at the line. She's 4 for 6 tonight. Having 4 points. Got the first one. Got another one. So Ella Pinter is back in the ballgame for the first time tonight for Shelton. And Makisa is on the court for the Abes. That's where his second free throw hits the back of the iron and falls in. So it's a 9-point lead now for the Abes. They have the ball. It's Montgomery with it. High post feed to Frazier. Back to Montgomery. Down it goes and out. Inside out game going. Over it goes. Free on the way by Brantley. That's off. Rebound tapped into the corner and out of bounds. Whose ball? It'll be Highclimber ball. Abes are showing a little bit of pressure. Inbounds. Gooley will get it to Pinter. Ella. The speed on the court is Pinter stops and bounces it over to Gooley. Aurora to Allen. Caitlin back in the ball game. Ware for three now. No. Rebound, pulled down, they're actually tracked down by the Abes. Here it comes up to McCall. McCall banging bodies. That's, I don't think I call it travel, not a foul on that. That'll be the fourth turnover on the Abes. Could have had a foul because Highclimbers were set in the key. Getting some pressure by the Abes. Aurora Gooley will inbounds it. had Ware for second and then lost the ball and a steal. But what do we have, a foul? We have a foul on Ware. That'll be her second. 14 foul on the Highclimbers. As well as a turnover. That makes 7 on the Highclimbers. Vanessa Kennedy stepping onto the court for the Highclimbers. And Aurora Gooley will get a rest for Shelton. It's a Lincoln ball, baseline inbounds to the right of the backboard. Inbounds go all the way up to the top. Quick passes, and that's Brantley with it. Into the corner to Montgomery. Back to Brantley. Brantley out to Makisa. He'll drive into the paint. Big jump stop. Got it to fall in. 4 points for Victoria. And here's Bo who loses the ball. And as a jump ball, and that'll be Lincoln ball. And the 8th turnover on Shelton. Aurora Gooley steps back onto the court. Real short rest there, and Jasmine Griffin is back in for Shelton. It's Lincoln ball. Montgomery with it, far side. Oop, got blocked and the ball squirted out. Montgomery tracked down, set to play again. Gets a pick at the top, throws it out, and it's Brantley. Over to Makisa. Kick it to the foul line. As Brantley's runner doesn't fall, and Allen comes up with it. Out it goes to Kennedy. Kennedy throws it up, actually nearly threw it away. The ball goes into the hands of Gooley, now to Griffin. Griffin to the baseline, to Kennedy in the corner. Down to Allen. Nice little hook shot, missed the shot, rebound to fight for it, and the Abes come up with it in traffic. Was McCall. And here's Montgomery with it over to Brantley. Now far side, the feed down to, well, that was McCall. She put it up and in. And that's the biggest lead of the night, 13 for the Abes. Shelton has a ball. Gooley at the pinter to Kennedy. Kennedy for 3, yes. Vanessa's first bucket of the evening. And that cuts the lead quickly down to 10. Makisa gets it to Frazier. Over to the opposite side, down to the baseline. That's McCall. McCall driving baseline. And blocking foul on the Highclimbers, their 5th. Kaylin Allen picked up her first personal foul. So it's a baseline inbounds for the Lady Abes. Makisa will trigger the play from the left of the backboard. Inbounds goes to Montgomery, and actually off of her hands to Frazier. Still working on that far side. Open 3 on the way, in and out, rebound, Makisa up and in. Victoria with 6 points, and the lead is 12. Aurora Gooley with the ball for the Shelton Highclimbers. To the side of the paint, turnaround shot doesn't fall, rebound goes to McCall. And here come the Abes, quickly. Makisa with it. Finds Montgomery. And back goes on to Frazier. Frazier down to the baseline. Inside out game is there for it. Brantley finds Makisa in the corner, missing the shot. Rebound goes to Griffin, and Griffin has it stolen away. Throwing it up, missing the shot though, is Faith Brantley. She'll get 2 free throws. The 16th foul on the Highclimbers. Griffin picked up her 3rd. Looks like Paige Johnson will get up off the Highclimber bench to check in after Brantley goes for 2 free throws. Or at least the first of 2. Missed it. Wide left. And here comes Johnson for the Highclimbers to replace Griffin with 3 fouls. Second free throw by Brantley. That one goes in. So 13-point lead for the Abes. Inbounds off the backboard and recovered by the Abes. It's Montgomery skipping it over. 3 on the way off. Rebound goes to Brantley. And then Pinter comes up with it somehow out of the pack. And here comes Gooley. Gooley to Kennedy. Kennedy hands it off to Gooley. Gooley to the side of the paint to the bucket. Attacks it, misses, but drew the foul on McCall. That is her first. 9th team foul on Lincoln. And at the line, Aurora Gooley. She has 2 points tonight, and she's 0 for 1 at the free throw line. 2:19 to go here in the half. First free throw goes in. Gooley hit the first one. She'll get it one more. Cuts that lead down to 12. Make it 11. Here come the Abes. With 2:15 to go here in the half. 27-16. Frazier within the far side. Swing it over, and it's Brantley to Makisa. He'll drive in and let off the glass and in. Victoria's had a good second quarter. She's 6 points in the quarter, 8 for the ball game. And then yet another turnover on the Highclimbers. Inbounds goes to Brantley. Brantley swing it over down to the baseline, and a turnover as McCall can't handle it, out of bounds. That'll be 5 turnovers on the Abes. Inbounds to Kennedy from the backcourt. Trying to get up the far sidelines. Dribbles into a double team, finds a Gooley. Gooley crossing midcourt to the three-point arc. Side of the paint, wisely turns around. Throws it up to Kennedy. Kennedy, down it goes to Johnson, and a push in the back, and nobody heard the whistle there. Johnson kept playing. And that'll be the 10th foul on the Abes. And that will go on Morticia McCall, her second. And Johnson's at the line for a couple of free throws. First one off. Should get another one. Minute 32 to go in the half. 13-point lead for Lincoln. Shelton's Paige Johnson trying to cut that down. One more point, missed it. And we have another lane violation, and again by the Highclimbers. And it's Lincoln ball. Comes Brantley, center of the court for the Abes. Swings it over to Frazier. Up top it goes to Montgomery. Opposite side now. That's Brantley. Frazier, near side. Montgomery swinging it around. They're working the exterior. Lob it up. Over it goes, and that's Brantley again. But weaving her way through with traffic was Makisa. She drew the foul on the Highclimbers. That'll go on Johnson. That's her first. 7th team foul on the Highclimbers. Makisa has 2 free throws. Missed the first one. She'll get another one. 8 points tonight, her first trip to the line. In and out on the second one. Rebound goes to Allen. And now Kennedy has it in backcourt. Gooley dribbling across midcourt. Tried to get it to Allen off her knee. It goes to Kennedy, and then a kicked ball by Makisa. And that'll stay there with the Highclimbers. Under a minute to go. Kennedy will trigger the play, lob it in to Johnson. Johnson one-on-one, turnaround, fade away, nope. And the rebound goes to McCall. For Lincoln, she pushes it up, and off the hands of Montgomery, out of bounds. Only the 6th turnover on the Lady Abes. Highclimber ball. Inbound goes to Allen. Handed off, and it's Gooley. Aurora has a 2-on-2. She'll stop and pop. Missed it, and a late whistle. 2 shots coming for Aurora. She's 2 for 3 tonight. It's 4 points. Personal foul went on Condoleezza Montgomery for second. Gooley has the first of 2 free throws. Got the first one. She did another one. And a full timeout has been called. So we'll step aside. We'll be right back. 36 seconds to go in the half. Lincoln 29, Shelton 17.
The Hood Canal Communications team helps keep you connected to your world via broadband, video, and voice.
For a limited time, we're offering free HD for 6 months with no contract and free installation. Some restrictions may apply.
So whatever it is that you want to watch, whether it's the big game, local news, nature programs, or just your favorite reality show, HD will only make it better.
Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
If you've been thinking of advertising with MasonWebTV.com, now is the time. Our ad rates have remained steady since we started providing news, sports, and information in 2011, but unfortunately that must change. With the new year comes a modest increase for new clients, while current banner ad clients will continue at an affordable $75 a month. If you want to be one of those savvy businesses, contact me before the end of January. Call, text, or email today to lock in your spot on MasonWebTV.com.
And we're back coming out of the timeout. 36 seconds to go in the half. 29-17, Lincoln on top. Shelton's Aurora Gooley will be at the line for a second of 2 free throws. Last 2 trips for the Highclimbers at the line have resulted in lane violations. I wonder if they'll clean that up here. If not here at halftime, I'm sure Coach Leff will let the ladies know. And the second free throw, it rattles in. She's 4 for 4 in the quarter, but 4 for 5 for the game. Comes Brantley the other way for the Abes. So we went over to Mikisa, back to Brantley. Brantley is obviously going to hold for a last shot. Into the corner it goes. That was Frazier. Cross court. Mikisa drives baseline. Up top to Brantley. Over it goes to Frazier. Frazier down to the box. McCall draws a double team, puts it up short. Tapped it. Tried to get it up. Blocked from behind by Allen. And recovered by the Abes. And that was Montgomery driving to the hoop, drawing the foul with 2 seconds to go here in the half. Well, Pinter got her, picked up her first. And that's the 8th team foul for Shelton. And 2 shots coming for Condoleezza Montgomery. First one goes in. Should get one more. Condoleezza has 7 points. Make it 8. 2 seconds to go here in the half. Pinter will inbounds it. Or at least try to throw it into Gooley. Gooley at half court. Does it fall? Nope, comes up short. So we're through a half. The Lady Abes leading the Lady Highclimbers 31-18 after one half. We'll be right back. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications HCC.net.
The Hood Canal Communications team keeps your business connected to the world via broadband, video, and voice.
We offer business phone systems,
Voice service with unlimited long distance,
broadband with speeds up to 1,000 megabits per second,
complete IT services,
on-site computer repair,
video service,
and advertising.
Let HCC be your communications service partner.
Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Thanks to cell phones, you can call 911 from almost anywhere.
911, what's the address to your emergency? I just wrecked. Can you find where I'm at? I can't find where you're at.
But many people don't realize that cell phones and even smartphones don't always send location or GPS information when you call 911.
What road are you on? Were you on the highway? You can't find where I'm at. No, I need you to tell me what road you were on.
Since 911 dispatchers can't always tell the location of your emergency, they need your help.
It's the last turnoff right before Okanagan, and it's in like 3 miles to Okanagan, I think. Did you go by the cemetery? We just passed the cemetery. Just past the cemetery. Okay. Are you sending anybody to look for us? I'm telling them right now. The other dispatcher is getting on the radio.
Every second counts in an emergency. If you identify your location when calling 911, help can be sent quicker. Help 911 help you know your location. An important message from your local 911 office and Washington State Emergency Management.
MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications HCC.net are your best source for high school basketball featuring the Shelton Highclimbers, the North Mason Bulldogs, and the Mary M. Night Owls. We give you complete coverage of the game from starting lineups to scoring leaders. You can trust we will bring you all the action. Our next webcast is Monday when the North Mason boys host Kingston in an Olympic League matchup. Tip-off in the new North Mason High School is 7 p.m. and you can find it only on MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications HCC.net. And we're back at the Mini-Dome. Halftime score, Lincoln 31. Shelton 18 turnovers. The bugaboo still for the Highclimbers. Allowed the Abes to go up by that, well, they had a 13-point lead. But now it's up to, that same margin. As you see on the court right here, the Shelton dance team performing with the junior cheerleaders tonight. We're going to take another timeout. We'll be right back with some scoring leaders and other things from MasonWebTV.com, the Canal Communications HCC.net.
So who's going to do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice. And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
We couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Search Ready Kids at nyc.gov or call 311.
Hood Canal Communications and Mason Web TV have teamed up to bring you live and replayed webcasts of Highclimbers basketball. Catch all the action at masonwebtv.com and hcc.net/news. Cheer on your favorite local athlete, even if you can't make it to the game in person. As an added incentive, we're giving away a Kindle Fire HD6 at the end of the season. For your chance to win, get the secret code announced during each game and then enter online at hcc.net/contest. Go Climbers!
If you've been thinking of advertising with MasonWebTV.com, now is the time. Our ad rates have remained steady since we started providing news, sports, and information in 2011, but unfortunately that must change. With the new year comes a modest increase for new clients, while current banner ad clients will continue at an affordable $75 a month. If you want to be one of those savvy businesses, contact me before the end of January. Call, text, or email today to lock in your spot on MasonWebTV.com.
The Hood Canal Communications team helps keep you connected to your world via broadband, video, and voice.
For a limited time, we're offering free HD for 6 months with no contract and free installation. Some restrictions may apply.
So whatever it is that you want to watch, whether it's the big game, local news, nature programs, or just your favorite reality show, HD will only make it better.
Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
And we're back at the Mini-Dome. Diedrich Allen at halftime. 31-18 is our halftime score. The Lady Abes are being led. Let's see here. We got 8 points from Victoria Makisa. 6 from Tamia Braggs. Let's see. We also have 8 points from Condoleezza Montgomery. 4 from Morticia McCall and Amira Turner. And a point for Faith Brantley. For the Highclimbers, leading the way, Timber Ware has 6 points, all from the free throw line. She is 6 for 8 in the ballgame. Aurora Gooley also has 6 points, and she is 4 for 5 from the free throw line. 3 points for Vanessa Kennedy, 1-3 in the game. 2 points for Jasmine Griffin, and Caitlin Allen has a point. And that's how we stand here. Again, I mentioned turnovers. The Highclimbers, by my count, have 10 in the ball game. The Abes have 6. So again, the halftime score is Lincoln 31, Shelton 18. Take another timeout. We'll be right back. It's MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
If you've been thinking of advertising with MasonWebTV.com, now is the time. Our ad rates have remained steady since we started providing news, sports, and information in 2011, but unfortunately that must change. With the new year comes a modest increase for new clients, while current banner ad clients will continue at an affordable $75 a month. If you want to be one of those savvy businesses, contact me before the end of January. Call, text, or email today to lock in your spot on MasonWebTV.com. Tonight's code word for the Kindle Fire HD6 Climbers giveaway is SCORE. That's SCORE. Log on to hcc.net/contest/climbers right now for your chance to win.
I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications HCC.net are your best source for high school basketball, featuring the Shelton Highclimbers, the North Mason Bulldogs, and the Mary M. Night Owls. We give you complete coverage of the game, from starting lineups to scoring leaders. You can trust we will bring you all the action. Our next webcast is Monday, when the North Mason boys host Kingston in an Olympic League matchup. Tip-off in the new North Mason High School is 7 p.m., and you can find it only on MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications HCC.net.
And we're back at the Mini Dome. Halftime score, Lincoln 31, Shelton 18. Turnover still a problem for the Lady Climbers, as the Lady Abes have been able to capitalize on that so far in the ballgame, where every turnover pretty much has resulted into points. Coach Leff did mention to me in the pregame that he wanted to go to the free throw lines, and that is where the High Climbers have been tonight. Timber Ware is 6 points, all at the free throw line, hitting 6 of 8. Aurora Gooley is 6 points. She hit 4 free throws. She's 4 of 5. Unfortunately, Paige Johnson is 0 for 4, and Caitlin Allen is 1 for 2 in this game. So we're going to get the third quarter underway shortly. We'll take another timeout. We'll be right back. This is MasonWebTV.com, Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
The Hood Canal Communications team keeps your business connected to the world via broadband, video, and voice.
We offer business phone systems,
Voice service with unlimited long distance,
broadband with speeds up to 1,000 megabits per second,
complete IT services,
on-site computer repair,
video service,
and advertising.
Let HCC be your communications service partner.
Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
About ready to start the third quarter. Lincoln Abes leading the Shelton Highclimbers 31-18. Highclimbers will start out the third quarter with the ball. They have Gooley, Ware, Allen, Johnson, and Kennedy on the court. That's Ware with it. Timber will throw it over to Kennedy. Vanessa with the ball. Top the key, just inside the arc, stops and hits, pops and misses, and the rebound goes to Braggs. Braggs will hand it up, and here come the Abes. Quickly the other way, and Akisa with it far side. Up top it goes to Montgomery. Near side. That's Brantley. Actually, that's Braggs. Excuse me, at the elbow. Missed the air ball. A nice save in bounds. And there's McCall with it. Nice crossover. Scoop shot goes in for Morticia. Give her 10 points tonight. And the Highclimbers trying to go right back. Where was it Johnson going to the hoop? Or Allen to the hoop? Inbounds goes to Johnson. Johnson turnaround blocked by Braggs. Recovered by Montgomery. And she's going to take it to the hoop. Challenging Ware on the pass off. So another turnover on the Highclimbers, and the lead is 15 for the Lady Abes. Pinter will step onto the court to replace Timber Ware. So it's baseline inbounds for the Lady Abes, and Brantley will trigger the play from the right of the backboard. Actually, it's not Brantley. Inbounds goes to Makisa. She missed the shot, got her own. Actually, Montgomery got the rebound, put up and missed it, got it again, and hand it off, swing it out, set the play. Over goes to Makisa. Makisa back up top. And that is Brantley down to Braggs. Three in the corner by Makisa, missed it. Braggs over the top, gets the rebound, puts it back out to Brantley. Up top it goes to Montgomery. Back over to Brantley. Brantley skips to the corner, looking for Braggs. Throws it up, down it goes to Braggs. Double teamed. And a jump ball called as Caitlin Allen just stepped right in the middle there, grabbed it. That'll stay there with the Abes. Baseline inbounds. Goes to Braggs, puts it up and in. Braggs has 8 points tonight. Ella Pinter bringing the ball up, throws it up to Kennedy. Vanessa Kennedy with it. Gets a pick at the top, stops and throws it over to Allen. Allen up fakes, drives to the foul line to Kennedy. Kennedy for three, in and out. Rebound controlled by Montgomery for the Abes. She'll speed up the far sideline to the three-point arc, to the side of the paint, right to the hoop, puts it up and in. Nice strong move by Condolia. Give her 10 points. And a travel on Gooley, the 12th turnover for the Highclimbers. They now trail by, 19. Inbounds for the Lady Abes as Brantley will bring it across. Swings it over to Makisa. Makisa drives baseline, stops, puts it under the hoop, missed the shot, and the rebound goes to Bragg. She'll put it up and in. Now she has 10 points. And the lead is now 21. Nice desperate pass up to Johnson. Johnson will attack the basket and gets it blocked. Allen with the rebound, dribble out, finds Kennedy. Kennedy will put it up and in. Vanessa with 5 points tonight. Brantley with it far side. Up top it goes to Montgomery. Looking for Braggs on the foul line. Back out to Brantley. To Montgomery. Montgomery swing over Makisa. Makisa fakes the low pass, drives in the paint, took steps, and that'll be a turnover. She took like 3 steps. I think she stumbled just a little bit. Checking into the ball game for the first time. It's going to be Deshauna Littleson for the Highclimbers. One of the 2 JV players that Coach Left brought up. So the Highclimbers have the ball. Aurora throws it up to Allen, who has her pocket picked, and actually McCall with it. Out it goes to Montgomery. Montgomery hit the long 2. And it's a 21-point lead. The timeout has been called. So we'll step aside for a quick moment. MasonWebTV.com, Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
Hood Canal Communications and Mason Web TV have teamed up to bring you live and replayed webcasts of Highclimbers basketball. Catch all the action at MasonWebTV.com and HCC.net/news. Cheer on your favorite local athlete, even if you can't make it to the game in person. As an added incentive, we're giving away a Kindle Fire HD6 at the end of the season. For your chance to win, get the secret code announced during each game and then enter online at hcc.net/contest. Go Climbers!
Back at the Mini Dome, 4:37 to go in the third quarter, 41-20. Lincoln on top of Shelton. The Abes have come out on fire. holding the Highclimbers just at 2 points here in the third so far. It'll be Highclimber ball. Pinter will trigger the play from the baseline in the back court. And they'll throw it into Gooley. Actually not in. She's setting the play to Kennedy, now to Gooley. Still in back court. Here comes Kennedy with the ball. Center of the court, throws over to Gooley. Gooley to the three-point arc, attacking the basket. Puts it up short, but draws a foul. That's the first whistle on the Abes here in the quarter. And Montgomery picked up her third. At the line for 2 free throws is Aurora Gooley. First one. Up and in. 7 points tonight. The bulk from the free throw line. Jasmine Griffin steps back onto the court for the Highclimbers, and Caitlin Allen will get a rest. Gooley back to the free throw line for second free throw. That one rattled out. Rebound goes to McCall. And McCall will get it to the three-point arc on the near side. Throws it back to Brantley and then gets it back. One-hand lob down to Makisa. Makisa missed the shot, had it blocked out to Montgomery. Back, little tap pass. Makisa fakes the drive, then puts it off the glass and in. Wow. Kennedy over to Pinter. Pinter down it goes to Littleson. She'll put it up and in. And that's Montgomery with it to Braggs. Double teams, jump ball called. Tying her up is Aurora Gooley. That'll be Highclimber ball. But we got a travel on, well, we have a jump ball or a travel call. And I'm going to call it jump ball. Either way, it's Highclimber ball and a turnover on Lincoln. Substitutions for the Abes. Got Chandria Brown back in. And Shante Frazier is back in the ball game for Lincoln. Littleson will hand it off to Kennedy. Kennedy stops, finds Littleson, hands it off. And it's Gooley with a shot, missed it. Rebound pulled down by Brown. And here comes Brantley. Swing it over the far side. And it's Frazier. Frazier to Braggs. Tries a double team. Slips a double team, goes to the hoop, lays it up and in. 6 points in the quarter, 12 for the game. And the lead is 22 for the Abes. Kennedy for three. Nope. Rebound, a fight for it. Pinter will come up with it. Shuffles it over to Griffin. Griffin directing traffic, trying to get the ball out. Throws it out to Gooley. Gooley working the far side to Kennedy. Back to Gooley to the hoop. Puts it up. Falls in, and the foul to the free throw line as well. Good play. And personal foul went on Chandria Brown, her third. Yes, her third. And Gooley will get possible three-point play coming. Got it. Mira Turner returns for the Abes. Pinter will bother Frazier in backcourt, bringing it up. Throws it over to Brantley. Brantley to the three-point arc. Cross court, it goes to Montgomery. Actually, that's not Montgomery, that's Turner, excuse me. Now Brantley takes steps going to the hoop. Tripped and stopped and took steps. The ninth turnover on the Abes. 2:21 to go here in the third quarter. Lincoln on top, Shelton with the ball. Aurora Gooley swings over to Jasmine Griffin. Griffin center of the court now. To the three-point arc, out to Pinter. Extra pass to Gooley. Gooley drives to the foul line. Trying to get a screen over to Griffin. Griffin drives side of the paint, stumbled, lost the ball, and then they're going to call a foul on Braggs, I believe. Somehow. A whistle was called, a foul was called on the Abes. And it does go on Braggs, that'll be her third. Baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Gooley into Kennedy. Kennedy back to Gooley. Gooley fakes the 3, drives baseline. Across the paint, reverse layup, doesn't fall. Blocked and recovered by Brown. And here come the Abes. Lob to Braggs. Braggs puts it up short. Missed it. Rebound goes to Griffin. Griffin to Gooley. Gooley center of the court over to Pinter on the far side. Down to Kennedy. Goes trying to feed a pass down to Littleson. And knocked out of bounds. I think it was a Brown knocking it out. It's Highclimber ball. Baseline inbounds. Condoleezza Montgomery's back at the ball game for Lincoln. It's Highclimber ball. Baseline inbounds. Left of the backboard. Kennedy triggers the play into Littleson. Top to Pinter. Back to Kennedy. Kennedy turns. Shoots for 3. Hits it. Her second 3 in the ball game. Give her 8 points. Cutting into this lead. Here come the Abes. Turner with it. Up top to Brantley. Over to Montgomery. Montgomery drives at baseline. Hooked out to Turner. Turner drives side of the paint. Launches it. Down it goes to Brown. Brown backs down. Had the ball stripped. Gooley comes up with it, but the ball pokes free. And the Abes come up with it with the reset of the shot clock. Brantley between the circles. Over to Montgomery. Near side. Turner. Cross court it goes to Brantley. Montgomery hooks it out to Turner. Turner drives around the side of the paint, kick it out. Montgomery for 3 in the corner. Nope. Rebound pulled down by the Abes. Actually saved. And coming up with it is Brantley. Brantley, runner in the paint, comes up short, draws a foul on the Highclimbers. Second team foul on Shelton. And we'll go on Vanessa Kennedy, her first. At the line for 2 free throws is Faith Brantley. She is 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Make it 1 for 3. Substitutions for the Highclimbers. Kara Bogue and Timber Ware. Pinter will sit down. I didn't see who else came. Oh, it was Johnson. Sit down. Okay, Morticia, excuse me, it's Morticia McCall in the ball game as Brantley hits the second free throw. Vanessa Kennedy bringing it up. Over to Ware. Ware trying to dribble, penetrate, set the play, throws it over to Kennedy. Kennedy sets her feet for 3 again, missed it. Rebound, Bogue had it, slapped it away or spun it away, but it goes right to the Abes. And here comes McCall to the hoop. What's the layup? Rebound. Brantley had it, fights for it, gets it back, spins out of the jump ball. They're going to call a jump ball. That'll stay with the Abes. 16 seconds to go here in the third. 17-point lead for the Abes. They've led by as many as 22 here in this quarter. Baseline inbounds. Turner will trigger the play. To Brantley. Brantley for 3. No. Rebound. Goes to the Abes. Brantley gets it back over to Turner. Turner for 3. Got it. That's Turner's second 3. The Highclimbers going right back, and that'll do it for the quarter. And it's a 20-point lead for the Abes, 49-29. We head to the fourth quarter. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
The Hood Canal Communications team keeps your business connected to the world.
Our certified technicians provide complete IT services to keep your business running smoothly.
From spyware and virus removal, on-site server and computer installation, network design, configuration, and more.
Let HCC be your IT partner. Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Tonight's code word for the Kindle Fire HD6 Climbers giveaway is SCORE. That's SCORE. Log on to hcc.net/contest/climbers right now for your chance to win. Tonight's code word for the Kindle Fire HD6 Climbers.
And we're waiting for the start of the final quarter. 20-point lead for the Lincoln Abes. It will be Highclimber ball coming out of the timeout. They'll come out with Kennedy, Bogue. It's like Ware, Griffin, and Johnson. Inbounds goes to Griffin. Griffin to the three-point arc near side. Down it goes to Bogue. Bogue hands it off to Kennedy. Kennedy puts it up, and it dropped in. Give her 10 points tonight. 3 on the way for number 3. Frazier missed it. Rebound pulled down by Johnson. Johnson put it on 4, push it up. Bogue. Bogue on the run is a 3-on-3. Throws in the middle of the court. Deflected and stolen away. Ball thrown up to a lone Abe going to the hoop, putting it up, but missing the shot was McCall. And here come the Highclimbers. Johnson, nice pass from Ware, puts it up and in. Count the bucket and the foul for Page. I didn't see who the foul was on. So Ella Pinter will step back onto the court for Shelton, trying to figure out who the foul went on for the for the Abes. The board says 14, but that's not at all possible because there's not 14 on the Abes lineup. Johnson free throw off the back of the iron, rebound pulled down by Montgomery. And the ball thrown up to Turner. Actually, it's Frazier. Quick passes, Bragg's back in and put it up and in, and the foul. Tamia Bragg has, let's see here, 14 points tonight. Paige Johnson picked up her second. And another new face out there, Kayla Garnes in the ballgame for the Highclimbers. As Johnson will sit down. Bragg has a possible three-point play here. Missed it. Rebound tracked down in the corner by Montgomery, and Montgomery comes away with it for Lincoln. Trapped on the sidelines, and timeout has been called by Lincoln. 3-second timeout. Take a quick step back. Be right back. It's MasonWebTV.com, Hooking Out Communications, HCC.net.
If you've been thinking of advertising with MasonWebTV.com, now is the time. Our ad rates have remained steady since we started providing news, sports, and information in 2011, but unfortunately that must change. With the new year comes a modest increase for new clients, while current banner ad clients will continue at an affordable $75 a month. If you want to be one of those savvy businesses, contact me before the end of January. Call, text, or email today to lock in your spot on MasonWebTV.com.
And we're back at the Mini Dome. 7:07 to go here in the final quarter, 51-33 is our score. Lincoln on top. The Abes will have the ball coming out of the timeout. Sideline inbounds in the corner of the bench, actually. And it looks like inbounds goes to Bragg, and it's stole away by Pinter. Pinter, double dribble, got away with it. Shuffles it over to Griffin. Griffin up to Ware. Ware to the hoop. Steps by the defense, puts it up and in. That's Timber's first bucket of the ball game, by the way. The rest of her points have gone at the free throw line. Bragg steps to the hoop off the pass, drew the foul on the Highclimbers. And that will go on Kayla Garnes, her first, 4th team foul. And that puts Bragg at the line for 2 free throws. She has 14 points tonight. She is 0 for 1. Got the first one, so she's 1 for 2 at the free throw line. She'll get one more. The Climbers may not have enough time to chip into this lead if the Abes keep fighting back. Rebound goes to Garnes. Hit it to Griffin. Griffin running coast to coast, scoops it up short. Rebound Braggs for the Abes. Outlet to Montgomery is loose, but Montgomery manages to pull it down, and here come the Abes. Montgomery between the circles, throws it over. Quick pass down to Bragg. Bragg's nice move. Can't finish though. Rebound, Garnes had it, and a foul on the Abes. I'm impressed with Tamia Bragg. She's very fluid on the floor in her movements. Personal foul on Montgomery, that's her 4th. Pinter will inbounds it to Ware in backcourt. Ware changing directions, speeding up the far sideline, spinning back, losing the ball, and Montgomery comes up with it. Going to go right to the hoop by herself. Pinter with a block, but they're going to call a foul on Ella. Good defense by Pinter. That'll be her second personal and the 5th team foul. And the 15 turnovers on the Highclimbers in this ball game. 52-35. And Condoleezza Montgomery is at the line for 2 free throws. She is 2 for 2 at the free throw line. It's 12 points tonight. First free throw off the iron and out. Should get one more. Oh, missed the hoop on that one. Rebound goes to Garnes. And here comes Griffin. Griffin attacking again. Scoop shot comes up short. Out of bounds. Like I say, it's blocked out of bounds by the Abes. Excuse me. There we go. Let's see here. Victoria Makisa is back on the court for the Abes. Ware will trigger the play from the baseline for the Highclimbers. Inbounds to Garnes. Hands it off to Ware. Ware drives to the foul line to the hoop, puts it up. Put it in, but they're going to call a foul on the floor. The 6th team foul on the Abes, and that'll go on Deshante Frazier, her second. So we'll reset it at the baseline inbounds. Ware will trigger the play. Looking in the middle, bouncing it in, and it actually is deflected as Garnes missed the shot. Fighting there for the rebound with Braggs. Gets it out to Turner, trying to feed it up the court to Frazier. Out of bounds, and that'll be a Highclimber ball. 11 turnovers on the Abes. Ware will get it into Griffin in backcourt and get it right back. Here come the Highclimbers. Timber with it, puts on the Jets, kick it out to Pinter. Pinter fakes the 3, puts on the floor and dribbles. Hands it off, and we have a full timeout called by Coach Leff of the Highclimbers. 5:43 to go in the ball game. Lincoln 52, Shelton 35. We'll be right back. It's MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
The Hood Canal Communications team keeps your business connected to the world.
Our certified technicians provide complete IT services to keep your business running smoothly.
From spyware and virus removal, on-site server and computer installation, network design, configuration, and more.
Let HCC be your IT partner. Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
They said I have troll teeth.
That my voice sounded like a possessed baby doll.
That no one would ever love someone as stupid as me.
That I was fat, ugly.
Disgusting.
The effect of bullying is potent.
We will no longer be the silent majority.
Now, when you see online bullying, there's something you can do about it.
We're gonna take action with the I.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness, and so are you.
.543 to go here in the ball game. Lincoln 52, Shelton 35. Highclimbers have the ball. Timber Ware will inbounds it, coming out of the timeout from the near sidelines. And she'll throw it in to Pinter somehow. And Ella will dribble to the three-point arc, double teamed, and stepped on the sideline. That'll be the 16th turnover on Shelton. Comes Brantley for the Abes. Waiting for Makisa to join her. Brantley gets a screen from Makisa and a moving screen. It's a moving screen and on the Abes, 12 turnovers. Saw 5 there. Oh yeah, that went on Makisa with the moving screen. That'll be her first. Aurora Gooley will get back onto the court for the Highclimbers. Ella Pinter will sit down. Inbounds goes to Garnes. Garnes will hand it off to Gooley. Gooley to the top of the key on the dribble. Throws it over to Griffin shuffles it down to Ware. Ware lost the ball off her foot. And here comes Frazier for Lincoln to Brantley. Brantley up to McKeesa into the corner to Turner. Down it goes to McCall. She'll put it up and in. And leads back to 19. And here comes Griffin. Griffin pity-patting the dribble, going right to the hoop, puts it up, missed the shot, but drew the foul on the Abes. 2 shots coming for Jasmine. 4th personal foul on Lincoln's Turner. Jasmine only has 2 points tonight. Her first trip to the line. She got the first one. She'll get another one. Chandria Brown will step back onto the court. And Victoria McKeesa will sit down. So Griffin's second free throw in and out. Rebound pulled down by Lincoln's McCall. And she'll bring it out off authority. Kick it out in the corner. And that's Frazier. Frazier one-hands it up to Brantley, over to Turner. Turner trying to get it down low. Picked off and stolen away by the Highclimbers. Here comes Zaguli. Aurora on the run to the side of the paint. Turned around, dribbling to the baseline. Still has her dribbles. Throws to Garns. Garns out to Griffin. Griffin, 3 blocked. Garns had it but lost it. That goes out of bounds. It will be Lincoln ball in their back court. 4:17 to go in the ball game. Lincoln on top. The Abes have the ball. Frazier swing it over to Turner. Turner looking low. Up top to Brantley. Brantley over to Frazier. Another steal by the Highclimbers. Ware comes up with a little help. Gets over to Griffin. Griffin brings it up. Stops, picked up her pivot foot, and turned it right back over. I have 18 turnovers on the Highclimbers. 14 on the Abes, but the last 3 were steals. Brantley with it. Shuffles her way over to the far side, gets a screen to the 3, to out pass, down it goes, turning and shooting it. Missing the shot was Brown, and it looked like Gooley took a shot on that one, on that rebound. Yeah, she's still on the court, obviously in some pain, and I think knocked heads accidentally with Brown. Well, she's also holding her elbow. McCall picked up her 3rd, and there's 19 fouls on the Abes. Actually, it was Griffin took a shot to the head as well, to the chin, so she'll have to sit out for a little bit. And it's 1-1 for the Highclimbers, and who will replace Griffin will be Vanessa Ware. She'll get the first. She'll get the free throws as well. Vanessa has 10 points tonight, and this will be her first trip to the line. Azalee Johnson is going to get some time on the court for the Abes. First of the 1-1 for Kennedy. Short. Rebound pulled down by McCall. And here comes Frazier. Now Turner has it. Up top it goes to Johnson. Down it goes to McCall. And the shot clock ran out. Somehow the shot clock ran out. We're going to discuss this. That was a pretty quick 30 seconds. So now they're going to discuss this at 3:20 to go in the ball game. 54-36 is our score. Substitutions for the Highclimbers. Johnson and Allen return. It'll be Lincoln ball baseline. They put 17 on the shot clock. Inbounds, nice alley-oop play to McCall. Can't finish it, but then we have a foul on the Abes, I believe. Yep. McCall will be called for her fourth. The 10th team foul, so the double bonus in effect for the Highclimbers. Caitlin Allen will go to that free throw line. She has 1 point tonight. She's 1 for 2. Make it 1 for 3. Trying to cut into this lead, which is sitting at 18 for Lincoln. Second free throw. That's off the mark. Got her own rebound. Tried to go back up. Stolen away by Brown. Brown gets it up to Turner. Turner will dribble around, set the offense to Frazier. Frazier over to Johnson. Over to Turner. Turner puts it on the floor. 3 on the way for Frazier in the corner. Nothing but net. Actually, it's going to call it 2. Whoop. And the Highclimbers going right back. Allen to the hoop. Missed the shot. Brown with another rebound. Throws it up to Turner. Turner goes to the hoop, puts it up and in. 9 points for Turner. And it's matching the biggest lead of the night, 22. Another turnover steal almost, as Turner almost had a pick on that one. Kayla Garens back in the ball game. Caitlin Allen will sit down. High climber ball below us. As Zaguli will trigger the play. Throw it in to Ware. Ware to Gooley. Gooley to the three-point arc. Standing on the mark, or on the arc, and missed the shot. And Brown, actually, it's McCall, let it go out of bounds. That'll be Lincoln ball in the backcourt. 2:19 to go in the game. 22-point lead for the Lady Abes. Highclimbers are going to do a little full-court press. Inbounds goes to Turner. Or to Brown. Brown met at half court by Gooley, and Gooley's going to be called with a touch foul. Her first, 6th team foul on Shelton. 2:11 to go. So it'll be sideline inbounds for the Abes. And who do we have here? Essence Waller will step onto the court for the first time for the Abes. And here comes Frazier, crossing midcourt. Over goes to Turner. Up top to Johnson. To Waller, into the corner now it's Frazier. And it's Turner. Over it goes to Waller. Out to the three on the way, missed it. Rebound Garens. Garens will hand it off to Gooley, and here come the Highclimbers. Gooley quickly up to Kennedy, and a push by in the pack on Johnson by Brown. That'll be her fourth. So Paige Johnson to the line for 2 free throws. Paige not having a good night at the charity start. And we have a technical foul called as well. So now we're going to get technical free throws. And they're going to get Johnson to her first for the foul. And the Highclimbers get the ball back. Johnson missed the first free throw. These are her free throws for the foul, and then they get a technical 2 shots coming. I don't believe they're going to let Paige do that. She is 0 for 7 tonight. Well, no, those were the technical free throws. Okay, I'm a little confused here, guys. There should be 2 more free throws. Inbounds, and a miss on the shot, and here comes the Abes. And up and in, Waller with 2. There's some numbers that don't make any sense on this lineup here. There's Gooley weaving her way around, trying to set a play for the Highclimbers. Over it goes to Ware. Now there's a 14, that's Kennedy. Garens pass in the middle, turned over. Here come the Abes. That's Johnson with it. And hand it off to Turner. We're under a minute to go here. Johnson drives baseline, little runner falls off, rebound Ware. They're good. Now there's Ware. That's a good find. Ware with 2 points, and the rebound was actually by Gooley. 40 seconds to go here in the game. 60-38. Frazier, Turner, Johnson now. Stripped of the ball, but she managed to keep it. Over it goes to Waller. Out to Frazier. Johnson, air ball. Kennedy with the recovery for the Highclimbers up to Ware. Ware hesitates, going to throw up a hook, puts it up, missed the shot, rebound tapped and controlled by Johnson. And Johnson's going to be fouled by Gooley. That'll be 2 on Aurora and 17 fouls on the Highclimbers. So the Abes will be shooting 1-1. 7 seconds to go in this ball game. Azalee Johnson is at the free throw line for the first of a 1-1. Brantley will return for the Abes. Turner will get us sit down for the last 7 seconds of this ball game. As Johnson, first free throw goes in. Should we get another one? Takes her time, that's good. Short on the free throw, the second one. Got her own rebound, goes to the floor. It's a jump ball. Stay with the, hope they can call it a travel. So that's a Highclimber ball with 4 seconds to go. Here comes Gooley. Gonna stop about midcourt, put it on up short, and that'll be it, the final. And Lincoln Abes knock off the Shelton Highclimbers 61-38. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
Hood Canal Communications and Mason Web TV have teamed up to bring you live and replayed webcasts of Highclimbers basketball. Catch all the action at MasonWebTV.com and HCC.net/news. Cheer on your favorite local athlete, even if you can't make it to the game in person. As an added incentive, we're giving away a Kindle Fire HD6 at the end of the season. For your chance to win, get the secret code announced during each game and then enter online at HCC.net/contest. Go Climbers!
Learn how to
Run.
Hide. Fight.
Columbine High School.
Newtown.
Virginia Tech.
Aurora Theater.
Columbia Mall.
Fort Hood.
Navy Yard.
Chattanooga. Charleston.
Enough.
How many more?
How many more classrooms?
How many more colleges?
How many more movie theaters?
How many more shopping malls?
How many more military facilities?
How many more houses of faith?
Enough.
learn how to
Run.
Hide.
Fight.
Visit www.nextsafe.org.
Prepare your community.
As an American.
As a human being.
No more lists of names.
It's not too soon.
Now is the time.
It's time.
We need to be more prepared.
It's time for our leaders to help prepare the public. Right now. Enough. Enough.
Prepare an emergency plan for you and your community. Visit the National Center for Citizen Safety at www.nextsafe.org.
Tonight's code word for the Kindle Fire HD6 Climbers giveaway is SCORE. That's SCORE. Log on to hcc.net/contest/climbers right now for your chance to win. Tonight's code word for the Kindle Fire HD6 Climbers giveaway is SCORE. That's SCORE. Log on to hcc.net/contest/climbers right now for your chance to win.
And again, it's the final. Lincoln Lady Abes knock off the Shelton Lady Highclimbers, score of 61-38. They did it behind the 15 points of Tamia Braggs, 12 from Condoleezza Montgomery, 10 for Victoria Mukisa. 9 for Amira Turner. 8 for Morticia McCall. 2 for Nashante Frazier, Essence Waller, and Faith Brantley. And a point for Azalee Johnson. Abes also took advantage of 19 high climber turnovers. For the for the climbers in the loss, 10 points for Timber Ware, 6 of those at the free throw line. 10 points for Vanessa Kennedy. She had 2 threes. 10 points for Aurora Gooley. She went to the free throw line 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 times. Let's see here. 3 points for Jasmine Griffin. 2 apiece for Paige Johnson and Deshauna Littleson. And a point for Caitlin Allen. That's how it rounds up. High climbers drop to 6-6 in on the season, and 1-5 in the Narrows League. The Abes go to 10-1 overall, 5-0 in the Narrows. Our next webcast will be on Monday. We're going to head up to Belfair and watch the North Mason boys take on the Kingston. That'll be on Monday. We'll be back in this building next Wednesday. So that'll do it for us from the Mini Dome. Final again, Lincoln 61, Shelton 38. Thanks for joining us.